Astro A50X versus SteelSeries Arctis Nova Pro. The real question is whether all that extra convenience on the pricier Astro is worth the gap over the Nova Pro for how you actually game. Paying more is not always the smart move, and grabbing the cheaper one is not automatically smart either. By the end, you will know which one fits your setup across PS5, Xbox, and PC. Let's make it clear. Astro A50X versus SteelSeries Arctis Nova Pro. Let's talk about the thing most of you are really here for, moving between machines without a mess of cables and menus. This is where the Astro was basically built to win. The base station takes your HDMI in, passes video straight through, and lets you jump between Xbox, PlayStation, PC, even Switch, with a button right on the ear cup. No replugging, no relearning. That's the whole pitch, and it delivers. But you pay for that convenience up front. The Astro setup is more involved than a plain wireless headset. You're running HDMI 2.1 cables through the dock, matching inputs, and a fair number of people say the first hour is confusing before it clicks. Once it's wired in, it's seamless. Getting there is the friction. The Nova Pro plays this differently. It's a wired headset running off the Game DAC, that little box on your desk, and it handles two systems at once with a press. Clean and fast for PC plus a PlayStation. But here's the catch you need to hear before anything else. This wired version is listed for PC, Mac, PlayStation, and Switch, not Xbox. So if Xbox is in your rotation, the Nova Pro on your desk quietly stops being an all-platform answer, and the Astro is the only one of the two that covers everything at once. So the Astro takes convenience, no argument. The real fight is what happens once they're both on your head. On sound, both are genuinely good, and neither will let you down for competitive play. The Astro leans into game audio with a wide, detailed soundstage, and footsteps and directional cues land where they should. Reading through owners, the thing people keep coming back to is how easy it is to place a sound above you, behind you, off to the side. The Nova Pro is every bit as sharp on positioning, arguably a touch more precise for pure imaging. The difference is the tuning. Out of the box, the SteelSeries runs bright, and a lot of owners say the bass feels thin until they pull up the EQ and fix it. If you like plugging in and forgetting it, the Astro's default sound is the safer bet. If you enjoy dialing things in, the Nova Pro rewards that. Comfort is where it gets personal, and neither one is a guaranteed all-day fit. The Astro is the heavier headset, and while most people wear it for hours, fine. If you're sensitive to pressure on the top of your head, that weight shows up late in a session. The Nova Pro is lighter with its floating band, but the complaint here is the ear cups running shallow, so bigger ears end up touching the inside. Glasses wearers actually tend to do well with the SteelSeries suspension band, my red. If you've got larger ears, try before you commit to the Nova Pro. If weight bugs you, the Astro is the one to watch. Mics. The Astro's boom is the standout, close to broadcast clear, and owners keep saying it holds up next to a real desk mic, which is rare for a headset. The Nova Pro's retractable mic is clean and tidy, and the noise canceling on it is fine for a normal room, but it doesn't quite reach the Astro's richness. For streaming or serious party chat, the Astro has the edge. Quick word on controls, because it matters more than the spec sheet suggests. The Nova Pro's Game DAC with that OLED dial is genuinely the nicer hands-on experience. Volume and chat mix right there on the desk, though some owners report chat mix, crackle, and the odd software hiccup with Sonar. The Astro leans on its app and on-ear buttons, and there's no ANC on it at all. So if you game in a loud room, the Nova Pro pulls ahead there. And charging basically flips the script. The Astro gives you around 24 hours wireless. Then you drop it on the dock and it tops up. No thinking required. The Nova Pro sidesteps the whole question because it's wired, always powered, never dead, but you're tethered to the desk. Freedom versus never charging. Pick your annoyance. Which brings us to what each one costs you. These aren't in the same neighborhood. The Nova Pro is the clearly cheaper of the two, and it gets you premium sound, that excellent DAC, and deep control without stretching far. The Astro costs considerably more, and that money is buying the HDMI pass-through and true all-platform switching, not better audio. Straight up, that premium only earns itself if you genuinely bounce between several systems. Game on one machine, and the case for it gets thin. On deals, the SteelSeries shows up discounted fairly often, while the Astro holds its price harder and drops mainly around the big sale events. Here's the call. For most of you juggling PS5, Xbox, and PC in one setup, the Astro A50X. That true all-platform switching is what your money actually buys, and nothing else does it this cleanly. But if Xbox isn't in your rotation, and you mainly game on PC with a PlayStation, the Nova Pro gets you nearly the same performance for a lot less. And if you're picky about tuning your own sound, it rewards that too. Just watch the shallow ear cups if you've got bigger ears. The Nova Pro shows up discounted far more often, so patient buyers can wait it out. And you, which one would you pick? Let me know in the comments. both linked below with the current price.